Alright, so I wasn't going to do this. No, I mean I wanted to do it. I'm doing the Challenger. Surprise! Yeah, our throwback week actually has a fourth hero that I decided to go back and cover, and the Challenger in many ways is the most egregious of my mistakes. Because when it comes to the other three, I never really covered their whole thing. I didn't actually read their stories. I just made these short little videos about them. And I did the same thing for the Challenger, but here's the thing about the Challenger. The Challenger actually has 52 pages worth of content. That's double the amount of the other three, but I only covered like 10 of those pages in my first story. So there's 40 pages from the Challenger that I didn't even talk about. That we never went over it. We never read it. We have no idea what it's about. So it's a fourth video. This time we are going to read through all 52 pages of the Challenger's content. But there's a reason why I only did the first story originally, because the Challenger's stories are such low quality. There are no high quality prints of the Challenger stories. There are no restorations or remasters. A lot of that is just prints and photos and scans, so I'm telling you right now, just a forewarning, this one is not going to be the most beautiful comic we've ever read, but I'm going to read it anyway for the sake of completeness, and because, the Challenger isn't the worst hero in the roster, so anyway, this is the Challenger. For those who don't know, the Challenger is a master of 1,000 weapons. He challenges criminals one by one. He allows them to pick their weapons in a fight to the finish. So yeah, it is just so everybody knows, this is a 5-star feature. Okay? 5-star feature. I don't want to hear any dissenting opinions. This is a 5-star feature that we're reading. Okay. The door of the boss's Dram's study is suddenly flung open as Dram's bodyguard finds a strange girl closing Dram's desk drawer. So they want us to know this guy's name is Dram, but they don't want us to know why. Okay? Hey you, take your hands out of the boss's desk. Oh, what is this? Oh, we're starting in median res here. I don't know why, but we're starting in median res. If this girl is important, who is this girl, who's this guy, and who's Dram? Also, why do you keep saying his name repeatedly? Quiet, babe, or I'll shut you up for good. Yes, but the bodyguard is startled by a great crash from behind. Could it be? Yes, it is the Challenger. As the girl faints, the ruffian breaks for the door. But, just a moment, you rat. The Challenger hurls him across the room. On your feet. I've heard that you're a handy guy with a sword, but this will be a fair fight. On guard. Oh, look, it's the first challenge. Shall we have more than one challenge? Perhaps 2 challenges in an issue? How many challenges will there be in the issue? I wonder how long they're going to keep that gimmick going. If they commit to it, that's good stuff. Anyway, he has been challenged. That's right, pal. I'm going to cut you to ribbons. Ah, you don't say. Well, let us go. Also, they need to explain why any of this is happening. Challenger parries and lunges, cutting the brute's coat belt. What? Is he gonna do the thing with the pants? He is! Look! Ah, and here's a free haircut for you. Oh, Jesus. Took his hair. That's kind of scary. Can you imagine? Oh, he dropped the pants. The Challenger cuts his trouser belt. Ha! He made a fool of him. Help! Help, master! Who is the master? Oh, stick around. That's great. Well, he's proficient. He is a weapons master. And this is a great example of what you can do if you're a master of weapons. A fucking master. He's great. Several minutes later, the girl has regained consciousness. I am very grateful to you for rescuing me. I didn't get your name. Well, I didn't give my name, miss, but you can call me the Challenger. Yes, the Challenger. My, what an odd name, but tell me, why? Why are you doing this? Yes, please. Why? I wish I could tell her. It's a long story. Perhaps you'd like to hear about it? Sure. I mean, yeah, tell her about it, because I want to know about it. So let's do it. It all started several years ago while I was attending law school. I studied long and hard. Say, shooter, let's play a gag on that bookworm. Oh, he's in his Peter Parker phase. He is the bookworm. Well, another day gone. I hope I haven't wasted it. Haha, go to it, Snicker. What? What is? Oh, it's a kick me sign. Okay, bud, you're asking for it. Oh, he kicked him. What a terrible thing. This is our hero? I wasn't very strong at that time, but I did my best to fight back. Aha, yeah, he's getting tough. Look at our boy getting his butt kicked. Well, how is this, sonny boy? Nope. Not liking it. I did a very poor job of defending myself. Well, let me tell you this, Challenger. How are you going to defend other people? You can't defend yourself. Make sense of that one, okay? Yes. Nice going, boy. What a sissy. I thought sissy was spelled with a Y. But I was no sissy. Just a weakling. Very well. Very well said. I tried not to show my bruises when I went home. But hiya, Dad. Son, I've been waiting for you. I see all of your bruises immediately. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look. Right in his fucking eye. Look at that. Oh, that I got in the way of a football. That is what happened. Are you going out, Dad? Yes, I'm afraid I will have to. I should have been at the district attorney's office an hour ago. So they're fucking a family of lawyers. That's cool. Lawyer pays a lot, I think. I've just discovered some evidence about a powerful alliance being formed by crooks and politicians to take over this city. I'll show it to you later. What? He's gonna die. He's gonna die. I vaguely remember the first time I read this, he's gonna fucking die. Well, obviously he's gonna die. We have a weak-ass hero. He needs motivation. Pop showed it to the DA, that's district attorney, for those uninitiated. Good work, fella. Oh, thank you, sir. Look, this is hot. I wouldn't trust it to anyone else. So you take it down to the newspaper and you tell them to give it to the headlines. Then you bring it back, right? Right. And then this guy's questioning. What are you questioning, sir? What are you questioning? Tell the boss to get that guy or we're finished. Yes, I will call him right away. The DA was under the boss's rule, and as soon as Dad left, whoever this balding piece of shit is, hello, boss, listen, some guy was just in here to see the DA. Yes, we've got to stop him. Yes, I will trail him immediately. I knew it. They're on the trail. That fella's gonna die. Dad stopped at the house on the way to the paper. There's the story. Now that we're ready to act, I want you to know. Gee, Dad, are you sure this isn't too dangerous? Yeah, it's fucking dangerous. He's gonna die. Don't worry, son. If I die, that'll just be motivation for you to become a vigilante. Yeah. On his way to the paper, Dad saw a car pull up. He decided the evidence would be safer in the nearby mailbox. Why? Why would it be safer in the mailbox? Can they not open those? Hey, hold on there, mister. Don't drop that. Oh, give it to... Yep, he gave it to... He fucking... There it is, right there. There's your motivation. I'd hate to have to rob the mail. Yeah, that's a felony. That's a... You're not allowed to... You're not allowed to rob any mail. Believe it or not. I heard the shot and ran out, but it was too late. Faza! You rat, give me that letter. I'll give this to you. It is the butt of a weapon. Why, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Somebody called an ambulance and we were both taken to the hospital. The old man is sinking fast. I guess I was out for quite a while, but when I awoke, they told me, son, your father is dead. Let me out of here. Now I have to travel the world and learn to use weapons. Doctor, help me quickly. He's talking gibberish. When I left the hospital, I made up my mind. Well, it looks like I'll have to quit law school. There is a job to be done, and I can't do it as a lawyer. Can't do that. Can't go to the police with all the information that I have. I have to travel the world and learn to use every conceivable weapon. It's the only way. Then I will be ready. Soon I have had enough money to start. I had sold all my possessions. All I had left was a burning desire to fight. he became the challenger. In Japan, I perfected myself in the exciting art of jujitsu. Yes. In the mountains of Tibet, I was introduced to the mysteries of chemistry. Okay, so he knows jujitsu. Jujitsu, fantastic fighting style. He learned chemistry, so I'm assuming he's going to be making bombs and smoke and shit. Continuously, I traveled, stopping only where I could learn to use another weapon. Then, in India, they taught me how to control my nerves. I could sit on spikes without even feeling them. Yes, it's like a cushion. Later, in Paris, I was instructed on how to use the sword. Dude, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. He's like turning himself into a... This is like Batman, but this is Batman before Batman was Batman, you know? This is Batman before, you know, he traveled the world, before the League of Shadows and all that shit. The Challenger, is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. The Challenger did it first. That's really cool. The Germans soon learned that an American could outshoot their best marksman. Okay, so he does guns too. That's awesome. In England, they showed me a few tricks. He knows how to fly a plane? Blimey, that bloke's a human devil. When finally I returned to America, I bent to the task of mastering sports. Here at home, I learned the greatest weapon was fair play. What? Explain. Explain how the greatest weapon is fair play. Explain that concept to me. You're not going to, are you? You're not going to, no? And so, with good knowledge of the world's weapons under my belt, I was ready as the challenger. Except, how is fair play? Whatever. It's a good gimmick. It's a good gimmick. He challenges people. It's got to be honest. It's got to be honest. You got to beat them honestly. There's a moral battle at stake here. It's not just there's ethics to be had. I figured my first step would be to get a look at the city's records. Why, thank you, sir. Thank you for what? Your recommendations are very good. You can start work in the morning. I got a job as a clerk in the city's record room. There I became familiar with the names of local politicians and crooks. Yes, very nice. Fully armed physically and mentally, I set to work. What do you mean? What do you mean? You're not going to explain how you got the fucking suit? You just make it? Why did he make it? And why the red star? Isn't the red star like a commie thing? He's a communist? I don't know. I have no idea. I was no longer the... No, he's an American. I was no longer the weakling. With a costume to shield my real identity, I went straight to the man responsible for my father's death. And that leads us up to current day. Well, I won't tell you who I am, but I have a reason for being here. What is yours? To see your Mr. Dram. Yes, I am here, challenger. Ha 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 ha. Dram? Is Dram the boss? Get out of this house while you still have a chance. You were in the office of the DA before Mr. Waring was shot. You had him killed. No, you can't pin anything. Yeah, he can. He's the fucking challenger. He's gonna challenge your ass. Keep away from me or I'll shoot. No, you won't, motherfucker. I'm the goddamn challenger. The girl lunges at Mr. Dram, deflecting his bullet. Did he get her? Did he get her, like, in the leg? Drop that gun, you brute. No, don't do it. One of the challenger grapples with Dram. Use the jujitsu. I'm going to crash you into a pulp with my bare hands. With some bare hands? No way. Dram soon learns differently. I know jujitsu, motherfucker. See, that's what jujitsu will let you do that shit. No, let me down. No, don't use jujitsu. Ouch. Jujitsu, the #1 tool of crime fighters. Remember, heroes out there, jujitsu. That's the number one tool of crime fighters. And now you're going to die. I'm challenging you to a duel with any weapon you choose. Oh, this is where it gets good. Oh, we're in the second challenge now. This is where it gets good. Dram leads the two to his gun cabinet. He's going to use guns. As soon as he reaches the top step, I'll fire. He whirls and he fires. You see, this is why fair play doesn't work. Because villains don't do fair play. But the challenger dodges the bullet just in time and returns fire. Oh my god. Meanwhile, down below, the bodyguard puts in a hasty call to the police. Hurry! It's murder! Murder, murder most foul. Police cars soon tear through the streets, sirens screaming. The police, they mustn't find me. I just fucking killed like 2 people. Go out the back way while I try and hold them off. Okay, boys, surround the house. Don't let anyone get by. There's a masked man up there. Shoot him. Here I am. Why would you announce yourself? Shoot him. Fucking why? By now, she must have got away. Then he leaps into action. Fire, fire, don't let him escape. Quick, here they come. Is that his car? I'll get that egg. He can't get away from me. Is that what people used to do back then? They used to call each other eggs? The girl trips the policeman and his bullets go wild. I'm sorry, I didn't see you. Why you? If it wasn't for you, I would have had him. But the police soon catch up with the Challenger's car. Okay, men, spread out. But they find only... I say, where did that guy in the queer costume go? Hey, you don't know he's queer. Did you see a man wearing a mask? Eh? I said... what's the use? He got away by now. I didn't get away. I'm simply wearing a costume and makeup from the costume and makeup store. Then the girl goes to her home. Mary, did you find that letter? Yes, father, here it is. Dram was using this evidence to blackmail me for a mistake I once made when I was a young doctor. You need not worry, Dad. Dram is dead, now killed in a duel with the Challenger. I'll bet a lot of crooks won't sleep well tonight. Ha ha ha! I bet if he challenged me to a duel, he'd lose. Ha! How's that, Pete? Huh, motherfucker? What'd you say? What'd you say about the Challenger? Well, he'd have to play me a marble duel, and I used to be the champ in my hometown. Ha ha ha! I think you've got something there, Bill. He puts it in his notepad. Master marbles. I need to master marbles. Can you imagine? That would be great if, like, he tackles a supervillain, and the supervillain's like, fine, I challenge you. Marbles! He's got a fucking bag of marbles. Who does the Challenger meet next? This sensational new character continues to run down his father's murderers in next month's Daring Comics. Did he? Are you sure? Because I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry to do this to you, but are you ready? Okay, you ready? Look at that. Look at that. It's hideous. It's hideous. That was awesome. I tell you, that was cool. I like the Challenger. He's a little bit Batman, a little bit... He's like a bit of an Avenger. He's cool. I just don't think he's very popular at all. And to be 100% honest, this is lame, man. This guy needs a remaster, but I don't really know how to remaster these old comic books. Not in this way. But I don't know. Maybe you have to go in there and redraw every line. That's the only way I think you'd be able to do this. Because this is clearly just a photograph of a page. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, Challenger, the master of 1,000 weapons. Choose your weapons, cried the Challenger, and the murderer obliged, with 2 strangling hands that leaped out of the night and killed. Yes. Who is it? Look, there he is down there. A silhouette of a murderer. Watch this man. He is victim number 1, a young clerk without a care in the world. He makes his way homeward. One moonlit evening when suddenly, whistle, young man, for this is your last tune. A shadowy figure leaps out with 2 white hands. Oh my gosh. And then the song is ended. What is it? Strangled? The mysterious stranger strikes again in a hallway. And then in the park, he does not restrict his locale. Death covers the waterfront. The harried police and they find a witness. It was foggy. All I could see were white hands. They faded away like ghosts. Fucking crazy. We've hit a stone wall. This guy kills without a motive. I think I'll have a talk with Dr. Barrett, the brain expert. You mean a psychologist? Is he a psychologist? The mystery drives the homicide bureau completely frantic. They can't figure it out. Somebody here killing? A serial killer? Bah, that's never happened before. It's insane. The man you seek kills for the sheer joy of killing, like the Joker. And he strikes only on the night of the full moon, like the Joker. It must have some effect on him. Only one thing to do. We've got to call the challenger, because suddenly we can do that. Suddenly we can just call the fucking challenger. I have a hunch this has something to do with those stranglings. The killer is an egoist. We've got to hit him where it hurts. His vanity. His pride. We must, after all, challenge him to a duel, as I have done, as I will always do. Then in the evening paper, a challenge? Who called it? Why am I the best at comic books? Why? Why am I a master? It's fucking incredible. Choose your weapon, says the challenger. You cannot kill me. The challenge circulates throughout the city. It reaches a man who lives in a brownstone house downtown. Oh, wow, he owns a brownstone? Wow, he's got money. Have you seen the prices of brownstones? Those are $1 million houses. Says he'll strangle me if he ever gets his hands on me. Hey. That's a big if. He's trying to draw me into the open, but I won't fall for the bait. But even as the strangler laughs at the challenge, the full moon reaches its zenith. The moon. If I could only resist you, but I can't. The moon! Oh shit, the moon really does control him? That's crazy. Swept by a power beyond his control, the Slayer goes to seek the challenger. Through the mist-laden streets, the challenger roams, waiting, watching. Will death keep his appointment? I said I would leave myself unprotected, but maybe he's yellow. He's black, he's not yellow. You're wrong, challenger. Dead wrong. Moonbeams cut through the fog, and so do white hands. His fingers are like steels. Are they gloves? Yeah, those are gloves. His hands aren't actually white. By desperate effort, the challenger manages to break the strangler's hold by snapping one of his fingers back. Ooh, really? Well, it's brutal. It's fucking do or die time. There's no point in holding back. Now it's my turn. Ha ha ha. But the elusive killer escapes. He got away in the fog. But he left a glove behind. It is the glove of a policeman's. Oh, shit. Plot twist. I've got to get to the police headquarters right away. Pretty. Oh, shit, he's a fucking cop. Meanwhile, the killer emerges from the fog in another part of the city. Can you direct me to Grand Central Station? Yes. Yes, and give you a one-way ticket to eternity. Oh my god, that's kind of fucking scary. Look at that. He's a real legit serial killer. Commissioner, the Strangler is one of your cops, and here's proof. What? This narrows the case, I believe. Yes, it does. The challenger studies the case histories of the murders. We're on the trail. Summon all the cops in the precinct to headquarters for inspection. If one of them doesn't show up, you know who the killer is. As you see, the killings were all in 3 precincts. And then he outlines a daring plan. Haha, a swell idea. But I'll have to waken several men off duty. Look, tonight is the night of the full moon. We cannot delay, for he will kill again. Is that real? Is that really a thing that happens? We must strike before the moon wanes. Okay, but you're risking your neck, and I will summon the men. Good, but hurry, for all the men are here, sir, including the killer, I'll bet. Yeah, okay. I'm very curious to see how this is going to pan out. Scores of police converge on headquarters. They form a line that leads to a room upstairs, a dark room. Oh my gosh, which one is it? Does it matter? I don't know. Illuminated only by the moonlight and occupied by only the challenger. Now, for the showdown. Send them in one at a time. Okay. The challenger pulls his bluff. Press your hands against my throat gently. I'll know the killer by his hands. Oh, shit. Cop after cop departs, but nothing happens. One goes the grim farce until it is the Strangler's turn. The challenger hoped I'd fall for his trap, while the Strangler won't disappoint him. Get him! Don't be bashful. Jesus Christ, this is fucking great. It's fucking hideous. This comic book is ugly, but this story is fucking great. Look at him. He wants to kill the challenger so fucking bad. He can't resist. He can't resist the challenge. It's brilliant. Thematically, it fits. Don't be bashful. The moon is shining. Put your hands on my throat. The challenge. They're keeping up with the gimmick. Mwah, chef's kiss. Good job. The strangler obeys. He fights the impulse to kill, but the moon falls on his face, his eyes ablaze with bloodlust. You asked for it, Mr. Challenger, and you're gonna get it. Ooh, look at that. Oof. He jumps on top of him like a fucking monkey. The sound of the struggles are heard outside. Whirling suddenly, the killer whirls through the fucking window. Jesus Christ. This is bad. Dude, the Challenger has got some fucking balls to do this shit. To confront a killer head on like that? Ah, that takes care of you. These phone wires will break my fall. These constant electrical current phone wires will break my fall. Meanwhile, the commissioner whips out his gun. He's not a real cop. He's an imposter. God damn it. So he wasn't like, oh my god, that's fucking crazy. I can use those phone wires too. Dodging a hail of bullets, the strangler hurls himself into space and grabs for the wires. But one of the wires gives way under the added weight. I'll get you. Oh shit, they're swinging on an electric wire. This is fucking nuts. Try a stranglehold on this. And this. Yeah, get him, Challenger. Great Scott, what a fight. He's got the killer all tangled in that phone wire. This can't happen to the strangler. It can't. As the fake cop struggles to free himself, the wire tightens with every movement. It grips his throat. He kills himself. Dead, choked by the very wire. That's what I call poetic justice. Oh my god. I need a minute, guys. That was good. That was... Does anybody else need a cigarette after that one? That was... I mean, I don't smoke, but I'm thinking of starting after that shit. Jesus. That was really good. So far, the Challenger is great. We are 2 for 2 in stories. He's unique. He's exciting. He's well written. There was actual like foreshadowing in this story. There was actual planting and actual payoff. There was a twist. This was a really good story. Really high quality for Golden Age comics, you know. And now we have the Challenger versus Monkey Man. Let's see, but I don't know, you know, let's not completely jump to conclusions. All right. When a giant madman became a deadly terror whom the police could not halt, only the Challenger dared to meet him in a fight to the death. My gosh, look at that. I don't know, fuck it. He's probably strong, giant, strong-ass monkey fights the Challenger. Yeah, I'm down. Our story opens outside a fight arena where we find 2 unscrupulous men regarding a poster with interests. Look, Nails, the ape's fighting. Yeah, now's our chance. What? Tonight, the ape versus Spike Gumtree for the world championship of the world? They're gonna let a monkey fight for the world championship of boxing? Meanwhile, and now presenting the most hideous fighter in America, the ape. Who's literally a fucking ape. Look, he's all hairy and shit. Here he is now. Fuck it. That's not the strangest thing to happen in Marvel Comics, alright? A boxing ape? Fuck it. That's fine. The bell rings and the fight begins. Oh, the ape is gonna kill him. Let me out. It's all over. Here's where the ape wins again. Kablamo! Got him with the hook. Oh, the audience opinion proves to be right. The ape wins in the first round, but unnoticed by the crowd, the Challenger has also seen the fight. Yes, what a powerful man that ape feller is. It's a good thing that he didn't decide to become a criminal. He could do a lot of damage. I think it might be a good idea for me to keep my eye on the ape for a while, just in case. Meanwhile, in the ape's dressing room, so is that a nickname? It's got to be a nickname. Or is he like just like a literal ape? Say, ape, Big Joe sent us. Literal fucking primate. Okay, come in. Leave us a while, Mac. He can talk. He's a man. He's a man. Yeah, we want to talk to you. Big Joe wants you to join our organization. Yeah, and what's in it for me? How about a cool $100,000? Yeah, that's real dough. What do you want me to do? We're tackling the 6th National Bank tomorrow. Here's what you do. Oh, Those guys are two of Big Joey's boys. That means trouble ahead for the ape and the challenger. Yeah, this doesn't bode well for the mission, I tell you that much. The next day, we find the ape inside the 6th National. Or is he an ape? Look at, he's got the elongated jaw and everything. Give me that change in small bills, will ya? When suddenly... Okay, everybody, up with your hands. This is a hold-up. Quick, Nails, get behind the cage and get the dough. In a few seconds, the daring robbers speed away with their booty, leaving the ape to prevent any pursuit. Nobody better try to follow them guys if you want to stay healthy. Jesus Christ. In the getaway car, Joy is enjoying his own private joke. Haha, the fool thinks that we're going back to pick him up as soon as we've dropped the loot. But you're gonna leave him there to take the blame, eh, boss? You sure are smart. That's not really smart. That's pretty self-evident, actually. Yes, he's served his purpose, and this will be the last we'll hear of the ape. Meanwhile, back at the bank, the ape takes care of the guards as the teller presses the alarm. He is an idiot. That ape man is fucking dumb. In an instant, the police car is speeding towards the bank. There he is. Get him, men. Using his tremendous strength, the ape plunges through the police. You can't catch me. Out of my way. There he goes. He'll never get him now. Yeah, we'll fucking send the fucking challenger after him. Who'd have thought that ape would ever become a crook? Then the next day, so much my hunch was right. The ape got himself into trouble after all. Meanwhile, in his hideout, the ape realizes he's been wounded. Those rats deserted me. They just used me to help them escape, and they figure I'd be caught. Oh, his head. Oh shit, he's been shot. Maddened by the bullet, which is lodged near his brain, the ape storms out into the night. My head is killing me. I will kill them all. Oh, so it's that kind of thing. It's he's gone insane from a head wound. That's a trope. That's a pretty common trope in comics. Oh, what? By a stroke of luck. There's the ape now, and I will follow him and see what he is up to. Like hell you will. He's gonna fucking kill you. Meanwhile, in Big Joe's hideout, you sure are smart. Well, I guess the ape is dead or in jail by now, that stupid sucker. No, he's right there. Right at the door, you fucking Joe. You son of a... Stop him! Stop him! Chi, he won't even feel the bullets, Chi. Haha, I'll kill you all. In a burst of fury, the challenger appears. You rats don't deserve it, but I'm helping you. You fool, I will kill you too. We'll see about that. Oh shit, I guess he's not that tough. Look at the challenger just dropped him. Boom, but he's cool. I mean, for the challenger's first supervillain, it's cool. Ape, super strong ape man, not bad. It's a nice choice, and I love the fact that he wears a suit. Boy, you hit harder than I thought, but it'll take more than that to stop me. Both men stand trading blows that would kill ordinary men. Both are determined not to be the first to weaken. Jesus Christ. It's a war of attrition. As the police pour in, both the challenger and the ape make their escape. What's with the racket up here? Yeah. You'll find the bank robbers lying around. So long, pal. Too bad I had to stop attending to the ape, but I feel that our paths will cross again soon. Is this to be continued? No, the next night. I am hungry, I must eat, give me food. Food, I must have food, nobody must stand in my way. Meanwhile, the challenger engages in a relentless search for the ape. God, it's the head wound, it's making him less intelligent. I'll find him, I've got to find him, and when I do... Oh, look, there he is, strangling the shit out of somebody. A rock is thrown into the store's window. Then, the challenge, here comes the challenge. Ape, you are now a killer with no right to live, so I challenge you to a fight to the death. The challenger has spoken. Come down and I'll kill you. Yes, I will take a shortcut. Yes, indeed. This will be quicker than he expected. And now, ape, prepare for your end. However, the ape is strong as shit. It's a bear hug, or I guess a monkey hug in this case. Oof, look at that. You are easy. Yeah, you didn't think about that. Nope. Oh, some jujitsu. Here's something to remember me by. The challenger races for a hanging fire escape. I've got a surprise for you, chum. How do you like it? Nope, another bear hug. He doesn't seem to feel the challenger's blows, and I'm going to squeeze the life out of you. Very nice. Very, very nice. By accident, the challenger strikes the ape where the bullet had lodged into his head. Good lord, I must have hit him where he had been wounded. And so, the ape meets the same end as all the fools who think that crooked money will come easily. That's it? Wait, hold on. Is he dead? What do you mean he meets the same end? He died? Oh, that's sad. I liked Ape. I liked the Ape. I mean, as far as Golden Age villains go, he's a boxer. He knows what he's doing. He's also incredibly big and strong and hairy. That's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. Too bad about that abrupt ending, though. But what can you do? You can't win them all, right? Alright, let's see what's next. The Challenger. The Challenger against the League of Crime. Holy cannoli. Oh my god. An entire League of Crime. What do we got here? We got this fucking guy up here. He's, I don't know, there's like a cloud right there. We got this magician looking guy. We got this weird guy in a black jumpsuit. He must be a spy. We've got a shirtless muscle man over here. My god, we've got the League of Crime. When 4 arch fiends decide to team together to form a League of Crime, let the unwary beware. But when the mighty challenger steps in to deal with the unholy league, let the league beware. Now follow the challenger as he takes his life into the hands and battles the dreaded League of Crime. My god, look at these fucking guys. As our story opens, we find a strange meeting taking place. Jesus, there's fucking four supervillains in one story? I hope they get some fucking more pages on this one. And so I say that the 4 of us team together, we will be the greatest crime ring on earth. Our team will consist of Nails Swingland, the best gunman to be found anywhere. The Crusher Collins, the world's strongest wrestler. Pierre Laverne, grease lightning with a sword. Oh man, that's great. And then, of course, led by myself, Remu the Great, the world's greatest professor of psychology and the most famous hypnotist on earth. So you have the brains, you have the brawn, you have the sword, and then you have the gun. So you have one who specializes in range weapons, one who specializes in melee weapons, one who specializes in hand-to-hand weapons, and then one who specializes in mental warfare. So it's basically each one of them has one of the challenger's powers. That's fucking great, dude. That's really cool. This is heating up right now. Eh bien, are we waiting for the time has come to strike, no? Yeah, let's get started. My trigger finger's getting itchy. Quite so, let us leave. Later that night, in a lonely subway change booth. Ah, what a dull night. It'll be time to go home soon. When suddenly, I hope Smith comes to relieve me and... What? No, don't! In the split seconds, the change booth is robbed of its precious load of nickels. Thousands of them. Good job, Pierre. A nice clean job. Now hurry and get that money. We haven't got all night. What's... Holy shit, they killed him. Look, he's down there. He's fucking dead. Stabbed him with a fucking sword. Oh my god, that's brutal. In the next few days, a wave of crime sweeps the city as merciless and terrible as the fiends who commit it. Oh, Jesus. Cop killing and gas attacks and hypnotism and punching heads. God, that's crazy. What is the challenger gonna do? You better start issuing challenges, motherfucker. They're getting ahead of you. One day in the office of the police commissioner. Yes, the reason I summoned you is that the police are at the end of their rope. There seems to be nothing we can do to halt this unholy league of crime. You are our only hope, the challenger. What happened to his star mouth? It's gone. The mighty challenger makes a vow. I shall track down and destroy the league of crime, sir. I promise it. The mighty crime fighter begins a relentless hunt for the evil horde. Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, in the hideout of the Unholy Four... Alright, now we'll divide the loot. I'll get half and you 3 divide the rest. Yeah. Mon Dieu, what do you mean you get half? We share equally. Yeah, motherfucker. 25%. 4 equal quadrants of loot. How is that even hard? We won't stand for any funny stuff, Remu. We want a bigger cut. Or else. The evil Rimu bends the others to his will. Silence, pigs, I am your master. Look into my eyes and remember, whatever I say is correct. Now you will do exactly what I say. First, Nails will go out and get some money by himself. You hear me? Go! Oh my god, this is terrible. The first member of the League of Evil sets out on his sinister way. Ha! There's an easy victim. As soon as he gets under the light, I'll have him. Where is he? Is it the Challenger? The victim wheels around and stands revealed as the Challenger, astonished at that Nails misses him. Shez, the Challenger! The first challenge. I had expected to meet you, Nails. Let's shoot it out. Ah, you can't scare me. Take this! The Challenger shoots the hat off the gunman. Oh, Jesus Christ. You take this, Nails. Ah, you look better without a hat. And you'll look a lot nicer without a gun! Kablamo! Got him with the blammo. Got him with the blim blam. And now, Nails, will you give up peacefully or else? Yeah, let me alone. I give up, Uncle Cheese. Any guy who can shoot as well as you ain't human. A few minutes later, on the steps nearby a police station. Yeah, okay, that's one down. We got 1 of 4. God, I'm rooting for you. It's from the Challenger. This is the first of 4 guys who will be delivered here before 24 hours. He says, well, what do you know? Meanwhile, back in the hideout. We can't wait for Nails any longer. Something must have happened. It's your turn now, Crusher. Go! Ooh, it's the hand-to-hand guy. Let's see. Come on, Challenger. You know what to do. Ah, that guy looks like he's got dough. It'll have a cinch with him. Stop. If you touch that man, you die. I challenge you to combat me. The second challenge. Who said that? I'll strangle him. The battle begins. Once and for all, your infamous career will be halted, Mr. Crusher. I'll snap your bones as if they were paper. You'll have to do better than that to beat me. The Challenger's second victory. And now, my friend, will you say, Uncle? I'll say it, only don't hit me. Uncle. Yeah, here's another one from the Challenger. I might as well take a vacation and wait for him to bring them all in. Yeah, take a vacation, motherfucker. See, I like this guy. The Challenger is competent. He isn't running around blowing people up with fire powers. He isn't drowning them in ice. He's not fucking shooting them with telekinetic waves. He goes out. He tracks his prey. He gets them with hyper competence and skill. That's mwah, chef's kiss. The last 2 members of the Crime Alliance become worried as the 2 others fail to return. Oh, sacre bleu! The hours have passed and still no Nails or Crusher. I don't like it, Pierre. We should have to go out together. They might even be more worried if they knew the Challenger was on their trail. It's a good thing I made Crusher tell me where Remus's hideout was before I turned him in. Now for the showdown. What the higgity? Manduchin. ¿Qué? I don't know what that means. The third challenge. It is that cursed Challenger. I shall run him through. No, you're not. You're not gonna do it, buddy. The other 2 didn't do it. You think you're special? Oh no. I was prepared for this, pal, and now a duel to the death. Sacre, you are the devil. Seeing that Pierre is losing, the evil Rimu begins to hypnotize the Challenger. The Challenger falls under Rimu's spell. What's the matter? I seem to be getting weak, my eyes. I can hardly see. How stupid of me not to realize that it's Rimu. He's been hypnotizing me. Yes, turn your eyes away. Turn now! The Challenger resists Rimu's terrible hypnotic glare. Aha, this is more like it. Hoopla! A second ago he was beaten and now suddenly, BAM! Ooh, did he give it to him? He got him in the chest? No, first. Oh, he's cutting off his buttons. Make him naked. Unseen by the Challenger, Rimu grabs a bottle. Ah, ventre bleu. What an indignity for me to undergo. Yeah, motherfucker. But the Challenger sees Pierre look behind him and gets suspicious. If hypnosis can't conquer the Challenger, alcohol bottle will. Get him! Just as I suspected, you treacherous dog. And now for the final master stroke. Touché. Jesus Christ. Got him. Oh, Jesus. He used one to hit the other. And that takes care of the unholy four. Now to hunt up some real excitement. And the Challenger finds more real excitement in the next issue of Mystic Comics. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, that is absolutely what's going to happen, because the Challenger, alone high upon a desolate mountain, stood the foreboding castle. What dread tales could be told if the silent stones could speak? What terrible sights could be revealed if one could look through the ancient walls? But come, follow the Challenger as he dares to peer into the hideous secret of Horror Mansion. Yes, look at Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh! What in the world? Look at all these Ooh, skelebones. I like them. What is he, a fucking ogre? What are these things, demons? They're everywhere. And of course there's a chick. There's a hot chick being held hostage. Our story opens in the office of J.A. Kugel Insurance Company. So you want to take out a policy on Mr. Morton's life, eh, Lewis? Well, I guess that's fine. Yes, we want the largest policy you have. Alright, but he's probably going to end up dead. I've never heard of a life insurance policy ending well. I'm just saying. If you're in the market for life insurance, things aren't going well in your life. That's all I'm saying. That's right, Mr. Morton. Sign right here. How should anything happen to Mr. Morton? You will pay his family $500,000, right? That's right. Goodbye, Mr. Morton, and thank you. Goodbye, Lewis. Bye. I know you're my lawyer, Lewis, and I take your advice, but I didn't need such an expensive policy. Nonsense, man. Of course you did. Suppose something happened to you. How would I get paid? You want your family taken care of? No, motherfucker. Somebody's gonna take it from you. Well, maybe all right. Okay, good night. Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Morton. Sleep well. Then the next day, a sinister-looking creature rubs his hands in fiendish glee as he lays his evil plans. Haha, soon Mr. Morton will pay me a little visit, although he doesn't know it yet. There we go. This note just came in, Mr. Jenkins. Yes, sir. What is he gonna die? Morton, you are being swindled by your lawyer in the insurance policy. If you want proof, come to the Grainin Castle tonight alone. I think I'd better investigate the Grainin Castle. You know, I guess I fucking don't. Nope, don't go there. Don't go to this fucking place. Look at that. Alone in the eerie winds battering against its ancient walls stands Greywind Castle, the last vestige of a dying age. You may go, James. I'll take a taxi home. Morton meets his host. Mr. Morton, please come in! Ha ha ha! I've been waiting to see you. Wonder. A terrible apparition appears in the back of Murdoch. Oh my god, it's a Skelebones! But it's got a tongue, though, and some eyeballs. Ah, yes. But what is that? The apparition disappears. Oh, Mr. Morton, there's nothing there. Fucking weird. Okay, I would like to leave now. Rest in here a few minutes and come down when you feel better. Jesus Christ. What about... There's the apparition again. Murdoch leaves Morton alone. Oh, what foreboding looking rooms. I am seeing things. Stay away. Don't come any closer. No! Fuck off. A second later, a prowling figure hears a cry for help inside the castle. Once more, the Challenger lies forth on a new adventure. Jesus Christ. Challenger, man. You just out there skulking around fucking castles? Sure. This is changed. This is where the story changes. You can tell. You can tell this was written by someone else. Exerting his powerful muscles to the utmost, he clears the moat around the castle in one breathtaking leap. Using the tiny spaces between the ancient stones for toeholds, the Challenger scales the wall. I'd enjoy this a lot more if I were a squirrel, but you're not. Sounded like that cry came from here. I'll apologize if I'm wrong, because I fucking smashed their window. Breaking into the room, the Challenger finds the prostrate form of Philip Morton. Uh-oh, he's dead! But there's a giant zombie skeleton out there? What? No, company. What do you know about this? Nothing. Who are you? What's happening? That's what I would say, too, if I walked into a room and the fucking Challenger is there. I'll ask some questions, handsome. I'm known to some people as the Challenger. Who are you and what happened to him? This is Mr. Morton, my guest. I'm Murdoch. I heard a scream and came to investigate. Is he hurt? Hurt? Why, he is dead. It looks like heart failure to me, but there's no wounds on him. How horrible. He did have a weak heart, which bothered him. I wonder. Well, so long, Murdoch. I have a hunch we'll meet again soon. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? He killed him! It's so obvious, Challenger. Let's see. Okay, the Challenger dives into a moat. Yeah, I've got a date with some drops. Where are you going? I wonder how much he suspects. It would be too bad if we were forced to put the Challenger out of our way. Meanwhile, the next day, Linda Smythe, young debutante about the out of a large insurance policy. Oh, she's going to collect money on her father. Perhaps you had better not take out so much insurance. I'm not superstitious, but you know what happened to Morton. Oh, man. Despite what happened to Morton, Linda takes out the policy for $500,000 for Mrs. Smythe. Jesus Christ. These guys, they're all idiots. While outside the window, an interested party is eavesdropping. Linda Smythe is buying insurance. You know what? Okay, I'm just going to say it. If any kind of insurance is a plot point in your story, write a different story. Insurance is not fucking exciting. Devote no scenes to insurance. Devote no panels to insurance. Just don't. So now Linda Smythe is buying insurance. Yeah, alright, that's fucking exciting. Oh, look, she's buying insurance. It's fucking crazy, man. That's... Who knew? You know? That night, Linda Smythe comes to Greywind Castle, but under the watchful eye of the Challenger. Oh, so they're gonna kill her. In she goes, and in goes the Challenger too. There's a dog! Oh my god. Out of the shadows leaps a huge hound. Murdoch's deadly watchdog. It darts towards the Challenger's throat. But the Challenger's like, not today, sonny. Cruel, earring eyes watch the tense scene. Haha, you have met your match. I must get this overgrown poodle to sink his teeth into me or it'll be goodbye, Challenger. Just kill it. Just kill the fucking dog. Jeez. The Challenger executes a somersault and falls on top of the hound, breaking its back. Oof. Jesus, that's intense. Alright. So now, the challenge. Murdoch, I know your game, and I challenge you to open your door and let me in to settle with you. It is the open door, you fool. Come and get me if you dare. Ah, but there is an axe. Haha, it's a good thing his aim is bad. And now you're going to pay for your crimes, Murdoch, you son of a bitch. But Murdoch presses a button and a hideous figure appears. Why? The demon proves to be a fake. You can't fool me with your phony devices. I know you lured Linda Smythe here for your purpose of scaring her to death, just as you did to Morton. And I suppose you also know that a few more people with large policies of the J.A. Kugel Company will go out of business, and I'll buy it by a fraction of its real cost. Is that your plan? Are you fucking kidding me? The only thing you don't know is who I am. I found out who owns the castle, Murdoch, and I traced it to you. But you'll never be able to do anything about it. What? We'll see about that. Who owns the castle? I don't know. The maddened Murdoch holds Linda Smythe over the steep, winding stairwell. I will fucking kill her. Yeah, no, you're not. God, it's stop in heaven's name, stop. Alright, save her, Challenger. I'll do that little thing. Where have I heard that before? With a breathtaking leap, the Challenger catches Linda. The thing! He says that. I'll do just that little thing. Right? I don't fucking know. This is bad, guys. And the force of his lunge carries him to the other side of the stairway safely. Okay, just punch the dude. As Murdoch steps back to avoid the Challenger's charge, he topples over the edge of the stairway to his death. Okay. Oh, it was horrible, but who was he? It was Lewis, your lawyer, owner of the castle. He planned to take his victims here and scare them to death, so the coroner would report death due to heart failure, and the insurance company would then have to pay. Alright. But yeah, guys, if you're making a comic book, if you're writing a book, and fucking insurance is like any part of your plot point, rewrite that shit. Like, buying insurance is not exciting. Insurance as a plot point is not exciting. But here we go. This is it. This is the final Challenger story. We got a bow and arrows guy here, so maybe that'll be interesting. Whatever, it's 7 pages. Let's do it. Our story opens in federal prison, where Lon the Lizard Draga, stir-crazy criminal, broods in his cell. Ah, the grapevine says the parole boards are gonna spring me today. And so you're free, Draga, but remember, I'll go straight, I promise. The lizard is free. 10 years they kept me in stir, but now I'll show them. Meanwhile, the lizard prepares for what? Meanwhile, the Challenger casually scans the newspaper. Ah, the lizard is loose again. It might be a good idea to check on him. The lizard's one of the most ruthless criminals alive. Ah, them dopes think I'll go straight, eh? Well, with this little gadget, I'll get them all. It's a fucking bow and arrow. He's an arrows man. They think I'm dumb, huh? I'm gonna get even with the guys that sent me up the river. Starting right now. First, I'll get the Commissioner Golden. While in his office, Police Commissioner Monroe Golden goes over his day's reports. Yeesh, look at that. What in the haystack? Ooh, straight through the back. Not bad. Heh, that's number 1. He sent me up, and he died for number 2, the DA. The Challenger searches out the streets in his endless quest of crime. Nothing wrong here? What do you mean nothing wrong? Somebody just died. A hail of bullets sprays the innocent pedestrians? Heh, this'll throw them cops off my trail. Holy shit! I'm positive the lizard... It's the fucking lizard! But it's not the lizard, it's just a guy in a suit. Put some scales on that motherfucker or something. At least make his suit green. Give him a goddamn tail. Come on, give me some flavor. I like him though. I like the fact that he's a fucking bow and arrow guy. You know, he's like Hawkeye, but generic. But the lizard spots the Challenger. Yeah, I'll shoot him! Shoot him! Ah, he got away. Nobody got shot. Everything's fucking fine. Except for these fucking civilians who just fucking went down. Just fucking dead. Challenger, you need to get on that shit. People are dying, bro. That very night in the DA's home. Oh, shit, fucking... He's got a bomb. Now for the dirty DA, Bot Peters that sent me up. This dynamite'll finish him, but good. Ah, that'll surprise him. Wait till he gets home. Hehehe. An hour later, District Attorney Bart Peters returns from an important case. It won't be long now, and then all of a sudden, kablamo! Jesus Christ. But he was a dirty DA. He was crooked, he was corrupt. So technically, the lizard's doing a good thing? I don't know, or is he just full of shit? I don't know. This has gone far enough. First the commissioner, then innocent people machine gunned. Now the DA, I've got to find the lizard. Yeah, Challenger, that's your job. Maybe you should fucking do it. The Challenger, completely baffled by the elusive lizards, turns detective. Now, if my plan works, the lizard will meet his doom. At the police station, the Challenger tirelessly thumbs through police files. Draper, Draft. Oh, Draga. Yeah, Lon Draga the lizard. Yep, that's the skunk. The Challenger gets a clue. I thought so. The lizard's revenging himself, killing all who sent him to prison. And also to confuse it, he's killing innocent people. Clever, but also fucking horrifying. I would say that he's probably just an evil son of a bitch. But all the Challenger's villains were real evil son of a bitches. Like, these guys had no problem killing. With the exception of that stupid-ass insurance story, all of these villains had no problem killing people. Even the ape was out there bashing dudes' brains in, you know? If I'm right, the lizard strikes next at Police Lieutenant Pat Quinn, the man who first arrested him 10 years ago. Challenging his costume, the Challenger heads for the lieutenant's office. It's ridiculous. Drag has gone straight. We've been checking on him. No, motherfucker. He's killing people. The crook responsible for this new crime wave is not Draga. Others have been killed besides the men who convicted him. So so you're fucking stupid, is what you're telling me. Is that you're fucking stupid. Alright? That's what it is. And you're not a detective. Just let the Challenger handle. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just handle it, motherfucker. Meanwhile, in his hideout, the lizard gloats, planning more evil. Now for Quinn, dat fat head. He locked me up 10 years ago, and tonight he gets his. When Lieutenant Quinn leaves for his nightly police tour, a muscular figure silently follows. The Challenger. Lieutenant Quinn goes straight to the city park. I should have thought of this bow and arrow idea 10 years ago. Hey, don't make noise like a gat. Hey, that's true. That's fucking true. The lieutenant's got the nerve to place a setup for the lizard. Okay, yes. Here we go. He's gonna get caught. Lieutenant Quinn makes the rounds on the park when suddenly, the bow! A musical thwang, a throaty laugh as a deadly arrow parts the night air. Holy shit, did he get him? Suddenly, out of the night, yes, the Challenger fucking saved him. With only a second. The Challenger, I'll skin you alive. You're all idiots. All these cops are idiots. Swiftly, the Challenger goes after the lizard. Without warning, the lizard stops, aims his deadly bow. And if at first you don't succeed, stab and stab again. Wildly, the lizard flees across the ice skating rink as a grim Challenger pursues. Lizard, you're a killer with no right to live, so I challenge you to a fight to the death. The Challenger has spoken. Yes. Desperately, the Challenger grapples with the crazed lizard. I'll cut your heart out. I believe him. I believe that he would, in fact, cut your heart out. Okay, suddenly... Oh, shit, the ice broke. Oh, my God. They're underwater, under ice. The Challenger struggles to subdue the insanely strong lizard. It's either him or me. The lizard succumbs. The Challenger, weakened by the struggle, vainly seeks to breathe free air. Suddenly, Lieutenant Quinn appears. I'm coming! Easy does it. Now where is the rat? Thanks, Lieutenant. The lizard is dead under the ice. Once again, the mighty Challenger has triumphed over a doer of evil. The end. So you had to change your heart, Lieutenant? You fucking bastard. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the cops were kind of dumb in this one, but... that's good. And that's it. That's the end of the Challenger. Which was good. A lot of his stories were good. He had a nice flavor to him. I would have really liked to see... You know, it would be good? Like a Challenger in the Bronze Age who's just like a master of weapons and he just goes around fighting people. They should. Like, I would like to see a not a Golden Age Challenger, but a more like dark... Well, I mean, if you take Challenger, he's basically the Punisher, but he's got a code of honor. And I think that would be really interesting to see like a Bronze Age interpretation of him. But I'm not sure that that ever happened. I'm not sure that the Challenger ever showed up again. But I like him. I think he's cool. I like the fact that he trained. You know? Like, that's always been my most favorite thing about superheroes, is superheroes who trained. With blood, sweat, tears, motivation, and commitment. You know, all those things that are very human, man, he made a difference. You can make a difference that way. You can train yourself to be a better person. You can train yourself and be committed to making a positive impact on the world. And characters like the Challenger really emphasize that, you know? I mean, fuck it. This dude he learned fighting. He learned how to shoot. He learned how to sword fight. And he just decided, hey, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do good in the world. And you know what? He fucking did. He did that shit. So, in the end, yeah, he's a good dude in my book. This was a good one. This was a good one. It gets my recommend. Unfortunately, these comics are ugly as butt. But, you know, what can you do? They don't like characters like the Challenger anymore. They don't do that kind of thing anymore. Characters now are a little bit different. So, yeah, there's zero chance of getting more Challenger content. Obviously, he's a character from the Golden Age. Nobody gives a damn about him. But, yeah, sorry. But I'm happy. I'm happy that I was able to just go back and just bite the bullet. Even though these comics are really old and ugly, fuck it. You know, because we read them and we found something good, delightful, that nobody talks about anymore. And we honored one of our fallen heroes from the past. Today was a good day. But anyway, that's it for this comic. If you liked reading this comic with me and you want to read more comics with me, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, nerds, stay heroic.